Cancer is a disease characterized by the uncontrolled proliferation of abnormal cells that invade and destroy healthy tissues in the body. These malignant cells multiply rapidly and can form tumors, which compress vital organs and disrupt their normal functions. Did you know that more than 9 million people die from cancer every year worldwide? That's a terrifying statistic. Cancer is a complex disease with multiple origins. Its development can be triggered by a combination of factors ranging from alterations in our genetic material, unhealthy lifestyle habits, to exposure to harmful substances present in our environment. This diversity of causes makes cancer prevention and treatment challenges that require a multifaceted approach. But what if I told you that there are some hidden dangers in your home? Did you know that some of the objects you use almost every day in your home could be putting your health at risk? Yes, you heard me right. Those objects that you have on hand, those that you use every day without thinking twice, could be putting your health at risk. Some of these elements contain substances that have been linked to cancer. It is time to pay attention to what surrounds us and make more conscious decisions to take care of ourselves. Today we'll reveal 10 common household items that scientific studies suggest could be linked to cancer and how you can avoid them or replace them with safer alternatives. You might be surprised by some of the items on the list, so without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Non-stick cookware. They may seem like a convenient and easy way to cook, but did you know they could also seriously harm your health? The smooth, non-stick surface that characterizes many modern kitchen utensils is achieved thanks to a special coating. This coating is composed of polytetrafluoroethylene, a synthetic material better known commercially as Teflon. This chemical, applied in a thin layer, prevents food from sticking to pots and pans, making cooking and cleaning easier. When your non-stick pan heats up, the polytetrafluoroethylene releases another chemical called perlinic acid, which is a known carcinogen. Perlinic acid poses a serious threat to human health. Scientific studies have linked exposure to it with an increased risk of developing various types of cancer, including tumors in vital organs such as the kidneys, liver, testicles, and pancreas. In addition to its oncogenic impact, this toxic substance can interfere with the proper functioning of the thyroid gland, weaken the immune system, and compromise fertility, both in men and women. And the worst part is that exposure to perlinic acid carries a long-term risk, as its residues can remain active in the body for a prolonged period. Scary, right? So how can you avoid this hidden danger in your kitchen? The best thing you can do is get rid of your non-stick cookware and replace it with safer alternatives, such as cast iron cookware, stainless steel cookware, or ceramic cookware. These options don't release any harmful chemicals when heated. And if you absolutely must use non-stick cookware, make sure you don't overheat or scratch it. That way you can minimize the amount of perlinic acid you inhale or ingest. Number 2. Air fresheners. Do you love the smell of fresh flowers, citrus fruits, or vanilla in your home? You may want to think twice before spraying them again. Air fresheners are one of the most commonly used household products that can cause cancer. Air fresheners hide an unhealthy secret. They contain invisible gases called volatile organic compounds. These gases include substances such as benzene and caffeine, which can cause significant damage to vital organs such as the liver and kidneys. In addition, these compounds also represent a risk to the proper functioning of our nervous system. But that's not all. Volatile organic compounds can also react with other substances in the air, such as ozone, and form secondary pollutants such as 14-dioxane. This secondary pollutant is a known cryogen, meaning they can cause cancer in humans and animals. And the worst part is that you may not even notice these compounds because they are odorless and colorless. Instead of using synthetic air fresheners, try natural ways to make your home smell good. Switch to healthier options for scenting your home. Open the windows to let in fresh air and use pure essential oils in diffusers to create a relaxing and aromatic atmosphere. In addition, air purifiers not only eliminate unpleasant odors, but also polluting particles, improving the quality of the air you breathe and contributing to a healthier environment for you and your family. Number 3. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, such as aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and cyclamate, are laboratory-created chemical compounds that provide intense sweetness without adding calories. These sugar substitutes are widely used in the food industry to sweeten a variety of products, from diet soft drinks to low-calorie desserts, thus satisfying the sweet tooth without the effects of traditional sugar. However, these sweeteners are not as innocent as they seem. Several studies have shown that artificial sweeteners can cause several types of cancer, including bladder, brain, breast, and leukemia. These sweeteners can fragment and produce substances that are potentially harmful to the body. These substances include formaldehyde and nitrosamines, chemical compounds known for their ability to interact with genetic material, DNA. This interaction can trigger alterations in the structure of DNA, which in turn can lead to cellular mutations. These mutations are associated with an increased risk of developing various diseases, including some forms of cancer, in the long term. Other artificial sweeteners can interfere with your hormones, such as insulin and estrogen, which can affect your metabolism and cell growth. All of these factors can contribute to the development of cancer. So the best thing you can do is limit your consumption of artificial sweeteners and choose natural alternatives such as maple syrup or stevia. These options are not only healthier, but also tastier. Number 4. Antibacterial soap. You probably use antibacterial soap every day, thinking it will keep you and your family safe from germs and illness. But according to some studies, antibacterial soap can actually cause cancer. Antibacterial soaps are formulated with chemical compounds designed to kill a wide range of microorganisms, including bacteria and fungi that can live on the skin. One of these commonly used compounds is triclosan. Triclosan acts as a powerful antimicrobial agent, disrupting the vital processes of bacterial and fungal cells, leading to their death. In this way, we seek to prevent infections and maintain cleaner, healthier skin. Although this chemical offers certain benefits, it is important to consider its potential adverse effects. One of the most significant risks is its ability to interfere with the body's delicate hormonal balance. Studies have shown that this chemical can disrupt thyroid function and estrogen levels, which in turn can trigger a variety of health problems, from sleep disorders to mood swings and fertility issues. Thyroid hormones are essential for regulating the growth and development of your metabolism, so messing with them triggers the growth of abnormal cells that can become tumors. So what can you do to avoid these risks? The simplest solution is to stop using antibacterial soap and replace it with regular soap. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, plain soap and water are as effective as antibacterial soap in killing germs and preventing infections. Number 5. Scented candles. Behind the warm light and pleasant aroma of scented candles lies a less pleasant reality. These popular fragrance tools are composed primarily of paraffin wax, a petroleum byproduct. When a candle is burned, the paraffin is transformed into a cocktail of chemicals that are released into the air we breathe. Among these chemicals are some that have been associated with various health problems. For example, benzene is a known carcinogen. Formaldehyde is another volatile chemical that can irritate the eyes, nose, and throat, and has been linked to respiratory problems. Additionally, scented candles can release volatile organic compounds, a diverse group of chemicals that can cause headaches, nausea, and can damage your DNA and increase your risk of developing leukemia, lymphoma, and other cancers. Although some studies have found that the levels of organic compounds released by scented candles are very low and are not likely to cause health problems. Other studies have suggested that frequent and prolonged use of some scented candles may increase the risk of cancer, especially in people who already have cancer and vulnerable people, such as children, older adults, and people with respiratory or immune disorders. So try to choose candles made from natural materials such as beeswax, soy, or vegetable wax. It is also advisable to trim the wick to 1/8 inch before lighting the candle. This will reduce the amount of smoke and soot. Burn the candle in a well-ventilated area, and you will avoid inhaling the smoke directly. Number 6. Cleaning products. Cleaning products are supposed to keep your home sparkling and germ-free. Many cleaning products contain parabens, formaldehyde, preservative compounds, and disinfectant found in toilet bowl cleaners and hair products. Studies have shown that formaldehyde can cause leukemia and nasal cancer. In addition to formal ammonia used to clean mirrors, glass, and ovens, it can also irritate the eyes, skin, and respiratory tract and increase the risk of kidney and liver cancer. These are just two examples of the many cancer-causing chemicals that could be hiding in your cleaning products. The best way to avoid these chemicals is to use natural or homemade alternatives such as vinegar, baking soda, lemon juice, and essential oils. These are safer, cheaper, and better for the environment. Number 7. Toothpaste. Did you know that the toothpaste you use every day could also contain the harmful chemical we talked about in antibacterial soaps? Triclosan is an antibacterial agent added to many personal care products, such as soap, deodorant, and mouthwash, that is supposed to kill germs and prevent infections. But in addition to disrupting hormones, it also kills the good bacteria that protect our bodies. Some of these bacteria produce enzymes that react with triclosan and convert it into a toxic compound that can damage colon cells and cause inflammation. Inflammation in the colon can lead to colitis, which is a condition that causes abdominal pain, diarrhea, and bleeding colitis, and can also increase the risk of colon cancer, one of the deadliest types of cancer in the world. When we brush our teeth, we swallow a small amount of toothpaste. This means that we ingest triclosan every day, even if we spit most of it out. So, what can you do to protect yourself? One option is to switch to a toothpaste that does not contain triclosan. You can check the label of your toothpaste. If you see it, it is best to avoid it. Number 8. Microwave popcorn. Who doesn't love a bowl of hot, buttery popcorn while watching a movie? The real problem lies not in the popcorn itself, but in the chemicals used in its production. The flavoring compounds in perorin, added to prevent oil seepage, break down into a harmful substance called perronic acid. These chemicals, present in packaging and in the food itself, represent a health risk. When heated, perronic acid can enter the popcorn and into the bloodstream, where it can remain for a long time. Perronic acid is a possible carcinogen that has been linked to kidney cancer, testicular cancer, thyroid cancer, and other types of cancer. On the other hand, it is a chemical that gives microwave popcorn its buttery flavor, but it can also damage your lungs if you inhale it. Prolonged inhalation of diacetyl, the flavoring compound that gives microwave popcorn its buttery flavor, can trigger an inflammatory reaction in delicate lung tissues. This chronic inflammation damages the alveoli, the tiny air sacs where gas exchange occurs, and the airways, making breathing difficult. Over time, this damage can lead to the formation of scar tissue, reducing lung capacity and causing a restrictive respiratory condition known as popcorn lung. So always check labels and avoid products that contain artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. You can also make your own popcorn at home, which is much healthier. Number 9. Pesticides. Pesticides are substances that kill or repel pests such as insects, fungi, rodents, or plants. Natural pesticides, such as pyrethrin extracted from chrysanthemum flowers, offer a more environmentally friendly and less toxic alternative for pest control. These compounds act in a similar way to synthetic insecticides, affecting the nervous system of insects and causing paralysis or death. On the other hand, synthetic pesticides, such as glyphosate, are laboratory-produced chemicals that are more effective in controlling pests, but can also have a more significant environmental and health impact. These compounds act by interfering with essential biological processes in plants, such as the production of amino acids, leading to their death. However, its indiscriminate use can contaminate soil and water, affecting beneficial organisms and putting human health at risk. Studies have shown that exposure to pesticides can increase the risk of several types of cancer, such as leukemia, lymphoma, brain, breast, prostate, lung, and skin cancer. For this reason, always wash fruits and vegetables before eating them to remove possible pesticide residues, and use protective equipment such as gloves, masks, and goggles when handling or applying pesticides. When you finish applying the pesticide, wash your hands and shower as soon as possible. Number 10. Mothballs. Do you have old clothes or books that you store in your closet or attic? If so, you probably use mothballs to keep moths from eating them. Naphthalene contains chemicals such as naphthalene and paradichlorobenzene, PDCB, which can pose serious health risks. These substances have the ability to interfere with a fundamental biological process known as apoptosis, or programmed cell death. Apoptosis is essential for eliminating damaged or aged cells, thus preventing the development of tumors. By blocking this natural defense mechanism, naphthalene and PDCB can contribute to uncontrolled cell growth and increase the risk of developing diseases such as cancer. When you inhale or touch mothballs, you are exposing yourself to these chemicals, so next time, think twice before using mothballs. There are safer alternatives, such as lavender sachets with cedar leaves, or you can simply wash your clothes regularly and store them in a dry place. Here is the list of 10 household items that can cause cancer. Do you know them? Do you have them or use them in your home? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments. Now, don't panic. As I said, they can cause, because they increase your risk depending on how much and how often you are exposed to them. The best thing you can do is avoid or limit your use and contact with these items and replace them with safer alternatives whenever possible. Thank you for joining me. Share this video with your friends and give us a like. Follow us so you don't miss a single topic about wellness and health. See you soon.